you're always here at these shows. Tell everyone at home what you actually do.
I actually manage the Ingle gym.
You do?
That's what I do, yeah. I manage the gym. I don't really get involved in boxing, though. I've got a house seconds licence and a seconds licence. But
So the Ingle brothers take the credit, but you actually do all the work.
100% right, yeah. 100%, yeah.
Bastards.
I'm actually a retired motor dealer. That's what I used to do.
Yeah?
Yeah, sold my business 2005. And Brendan and I have been mates for 40 years.
I love Brendan.
So, a lot of people do. He's a good guy. He's a good guy. And
Speaks his mind.
yeah. And I was a director of Oldham United Football Club for 20 years.
Was you?
Travelled on the team bus all over the country. So really, I've had a good time. I've had a good life. It's been really good.
So long as you're enjoying
Seen
it.
you box a few times, Jane, as well.
Hey, don't be bringing that up.
You were terrific, and you did a great job for the girls boxing. I mean, fantastic.
I've gone red now, haven't I?
Yeah, a little bit.
I have gone red. No, but I mean, you do. Like, people see you around, but they don't actually realise what you actually do, or you're always in the corner, you're always helping John, and I just think it's fantastic that we've got characters like you about.
Well, you need more people like me, to be honest with you. But this sport does bring in a lot of characters and a lot of people who enjoy being involved in boxing without actually ever boxed.
Yeah.
And, you know, just love the sport. I mean, I was a great football fan, but my boxing's always been my first love, really, I have to admit. But, you know, I've travelled around with Brendan, and I remember I was with him when he boxed Chris Finnegan that night. I actually carried his bag in, so we go back a long way.
Oh, that's brilliant. And it's good that you're working with, you know, the lads now as well.
Yeah, it's great working with his sons, because I've known them since they were babies. I mean, I'm 64 now. They're in the mid-40s.
You're not 64.
Well, all right then. 65? No, actually, I am. I am 64. I know I don't look it, but I am.
No, you don't look it.
Thanks for that, Jane.
Do you do a bit of training?
Yeah, I run every day, actually. I've run 3 mile this morning. I'll cycle 10 mile tomorrow, and then run 3 mile the day after, and then I'll cycle 10. And
Do you know what they say? If you're doing too much exercise, you should have more sex.
well, this is true, but, you know, it's hard to find, isn't it? It's hard to find.
You can contact him on www.findashag.com.
That would be good, that.
He's quite a good catch, actually, you know.
Yeah, well, yeah, I used to be. Perhaps I'm not as good as I used to be, but anyway, there you go.
Nah, you're all right. But listen, you know, great working with the fan. I suppose you're getting attached to all the fighters as well, aren't you?
Yeah, I do. Obviously, I mean, I love Kell Brook at the moment. He's our top man, and
Kel, we love you.
he's a character on his own. I like to, like to watch him train. I like to watch him open spar with
Smoothie, innit?
people. He's exceptionally good. You know, everybody knows that. But we've got a lot of good kids in there. And we've got some very, very good amateurs as well coming through. And you know, exciting times for the Ingle gym.
I think Kell Brook's gonna set the world on fire very soon.
Yeah, he's got everything on to. I mean, he can fight, he can box, he's got charisma, and I just gave him a good contract with Scott's Clothing. As you can see, I'm wearing my Scott's gear.
Oh,
So I got him a
Scott's Clothing. I could do with some clothing to do these interviews with. So if you send them down to the Ingle gym, I might wear it on my next interview.
See what we can do.
See what we can do. But yeah, he's doing great, Cal, and I hope he does. Are you going to America? Yeah.
No, I'm not actually. I've got other commitments, but it's not really necessary on this occasion anyway. And I've been to Atlantic City with Nasboxed, and the truth with you, Jane, it's not a fantastic place.
Tell me about a boxer. Shit
oh,
up.
right, yeah, it's sort of
The boardwalk.
bigger version of Blackpool, and
Yeah.
it's not fantastic.
It's not as good as Blackpool, actually.
No, it's not.
And I can't imagine the weather being too great in December.
No, exactly, and it's not going to be like summertime. When I went out there before, I think it was around about September time, and the weather wasn't too bad, to be honest with you, at that particular time.
Well, I boxed on the same bill as Naz. I can't remember if he was there. It was at
What, in America? When you boxed Wayne?
no
Wayne
when
McCulloch out?
no he boxed. No, this was another one. That was he boxed in Connecticut and he boxed Kevin Kelly.
Yeah, I remember that fight. I wasn't there for that, but I remember.
I was on the
Kevin
other
Kelly. Really? All right. Did you win?
I did, yeah.
Oh, well done.
I won on points.
Well done.
Got my nose broke a few times, but I won. Yeah, and then you've got Johnny Nelson. You've been around all the big characters in that gym.
Yeah,
I really miss Naz though.
Sorry?
I really missed
Oh, yeah. He was different, there's no doubt about it, and it's exciting times when he was around, and it lifted boxing in Sheffield, lifted boxing in Britain, you know. But there's been other good ones down there. I mean, I go back a long, long way with the boxers, and even lads like Chris Saunders were in Barnsley tonight, and he was exciting fighters with him when he boxed down in Manchester.
I love Chris Saunders.
Yeah, he's a great lad. Is
he here tonight?
I don't know. It's a good chance he will be. It's in Barnsley. I would think he probably will be knocking around somewhere. We'll have to find
Let's go and find him.
Yeah, it's got to be here, hasn't it?
He was a great fighter.
It's got to be here. Yeah, and Johnny still calls in the gym and doesn't spar as much as he used to with our lads now, but, you know.
He'll get battered. He's old, isn't he?
Age catches up, Johnny.
Johnny Nelson, you're old.
He's still fit, though. He's still fit.
He's training
at the gym every day.
I seen him the other night at a show that I was at, and he looked in good shape. But
yeah, he is.
So your best moments in boxing, what would you say they are?
Oh, that's a hard one. I'm hoping it's going to be, actually. I hope it's going to be Kel winning the world title. But, you know, I was there in Derby the night Johnny Nelson won the world title when everybody said he would never. And I
a bit boring though, Johnny, wasn't he? Come to be fair.
Well, if you're looking for a brawler, he wasn't that. You know, if you're looking for a purist, if you're looking for somebody who could box, who was clever, who didn't get hit very often, then, you know, Johnny was...
He was boring.
I'm not having that.
Johnny was boring.
No, I'm not having that.
Yeah, he was. Johnny, you were boring.
No, I'm not having that.
Come on, what else?
Yeah, I've had some exciting times. I mean, exciting going with Brendan years back when he boxed Chris Finnegan in Manchester. That was terrific. One of my early experiences of boxing. I don't know, really. I think probably exciting thing was the first time I actually got in the corner to work with a boxer with Brendan, actually. It was sort of a dream come true to be actually on the inside looking out rather than the outside looking in.
So different.
And yeah, it is different being in the dressing rooms and around the fighters. And of course, I work with these lads every day. I never missed a night at the gym to tie gloves and put Vaseline on the faces for 5 years now. So obviously, I just like boxing, basically. I just like boxing. They're all exciting times.
Well, I'll tell you what, you proper credit to the sport.
Thank you very much.
And Brendan Ingle, MBE, top fella. In a bit.